Hey guys, it's Lindsay, and today's video is going to be a tag video. I was not tagged in this video or this book tag, but that's alright, I'm going to do it anyway. And today's video is going to be books I'll probably never read. Now this tag was created by Marisa over at Little Spider 9, and I will try to find the original video below and leave her link there so you can go check it out as well. So there's only 5 questions to this tag, so it's going to be a pretty quick video if we can get through it, and I hope you enjoy it. And so without further ado, let's get started. Number 1 is a really hype book that you aren't interested in reading, and for me that's kind of like really easy, and that would be Percy Jackson by Rick Riordan. And for some reason I just never really liked that book. I read the first one, okay, don't get me wrong, and I liked it, but I didn't love it, and I think that was the problem. I think I started reading it when I was in high school, and I just couldn't connect with it because the series is a middle grade series, so since I couldn't really relate to it, I didn't really want to read it anymore. So I went ahead and decided that I wasn't going to be reading that book or that series or the Heroes of Olympus or whatever other series there is, because I'm not really into middle grade, so I'm just gonna leave that for, you know, some other time. Like maybe my kids will read it or something, who knows. So number 2 is a series you won't start or won't be reading. Now for this one, I did read the first book and I liked it, but it wasn't really something that I could see myself finishing the series, so I went ahead and stopped reading it, and that is cue the unfollow. And that would be the Lunar Chronicles series by Marisa Meyer. And before you even go there, yes, I know how good of a series this is, and yes, I know that, you know, this is a beloved series. I get it, okay? I really liked the first book, don't get me wrong, I really did. I don't think I really liked Marisa's writing style, and I think that was the problem I had. I didn't like reading it, so I wasn't going to force myself to read it. I think what'll happen is that, like, maybe in a couple of years, and I still see it on my shelf, I might go back and pick it up again. But as for right now, I don't see myself reading this at all. I do have Heartless. I do plan on reading that. But the Lunar Chronicles, I just have no desire. I think I'm just like, I think it's another one of those too hyped things, and I had very high expectations going to the first book, and when it didn't meet my expectations, I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to read the rest of it. So unfortunately, this is a series that I won't be finishing. I will keep it for a while just to make sure that I won't read it, and then I'll probably give it away. But yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I know this is like heartbreaking for some people, but I tried. I really did. I read the first book. It was okay. I didn't feel like reading the rest of it, so sorry. 3 is a classic that you won't be reading, and that one's kind of hard for me, and I think Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I don't really have any desire to read that. It doesn't interest me. I don't even know what it's about, but I just, like, I've heard so many people talk about it and how it doesn't, like, it's not really good series or book to read, especially as a young adult. So I'm like, I think I'll just leave it for somebody else to read. Number 4 is there any genre that you won't read? And yes, there is. I don't want to read science fiction or paranormal or any of that anymore. I did read the Lux series. I really, really enjoyed it. I have all of them right here. I loved them so much. That was the only science fiction novel series that I've read. Only one. And even then, it took me a little bit to get into because I wasn't really, I don't know. Science fiction to me is not something that I find easy to read. So I'm like, I don't really try or go out of my way to read it. So that one will probably still be constant throughout my whole life. I will probably not read science fiction or any of that because I'm just not interested. I mean, it's as simple as that. Question number 5 is a book that on your shelf that you don't plan on reading. And that's easy for me. And that would be Winger by Andrew Smith. And the only reason why I have this book, and I mean the only reason that I have it, is because it's signed. Yep, this is the only reason why I have this book. I went to a signing for Andrew Smith a while ago, and I had this book with me, so I was like, well, I'll just go get it signed because he's one of the authors that's going to be here. So that is the book tag. I'm not going to tag anybody because I don't know who's done it and who watches my channel and who, you know, whatever. So if you haven't done this tag, I tag you. How about that? That's it. And leave me some of the answers to some of the questions that you have. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. And yeah, bye.